Hi there. I am trying to troubleshoot a Sony Vegas 12 here, and why I'm not getting more fluid, smoother previews while I'm working on my projects. I apologize for the quality of this. I'm doing a recording with my cell phone in lieu of doing a traditional screen capture, so I don't have any additional overhead on the system, anything else to interfere and use up processor time as a video capture would certainly use up a bunch of processor time. Let me start by just showing you a little clip from a video that's rendered so you can see what this clip looks like as a reference point. This is nice and smooth, very fluid, no problems, no stuttering. Looks just totally fine as you would expect for a rendered project. I don't have any problems with it once it's rendered. So let me get out of that. Now, this copy of Sony Vegas 12 is running with the GeForce GTX 650, and I have the GPU acceleration turned on, and I've restarted Vegas in this one, and I am set to good and auto, so I'm not even on the highest level. And I'm going to put the camera over here to the external monitor, and I'm going to roll this video. I'm going to roll this video preview here. And you can see those glitches in there. That's not fluid, even at good and auto. You can see how this jerks around. Now you can see my my storyboard here that this is not exactly a complicated project. We have a few text titles laid over, a couple video clips, and an audio track, one scrolling title in there. So nothing advanced at all, and that's what I'm seeing. Now I'm going to switch over. I have another copy of Vegas loaded and relaunched with the setting of GPU acceleration is off. I'm set to, on both of these, I'm set to 16 rendering threads, and I have 8,000 megs allotted to dynamic RAM preview. On here, we'll go to good and auto again. So this one is not using the GPU. Looking at the other monitor again and playing back now. So I might rate this as being a little better than with that video card. A little smoother. But to me, it looks like they're still not that fluid, especially considering how low quality this is. For the preview, I mean, you look at that text and everything for something that's not exactly a very complicated project. This is Vegas 12. I've been using 10, and I've loaded the trial of 12 on here. So I do not have 10 on this workstation. And real quickly on the specs here, as I had mentioned, it's the GTX. I have the Gigabyte GTX 650, which everyone had asked had said that would be more than adequate for video editing. So in the 1 gigabyte model, so I don't know if that's possibly a bottleneck or a problem here. This is an i7 3820 at 3.6 gigahertz. It's a 2011 socket Intel motherboard with 32 gigs of physical RAM and an Intel Cherryville. I believe it's a 520. It's their highest in series of SSD. And everything, all these files we're working with are on the SSD. So that's what I'm running into, is that even at the good setting, I can't get fluid playback here. on my previews on this system. It's better than my old i7 was, with my i7 2.8 with a 5770 card in it. It's an improvement over what I got on that system, but quite frankly, on this system, building this system up, I expected to have very close to full resolution, real high resolution playback that was really nice and smooth, and now I'm struggling to get fluid playback of a relatively simple project, even when it's set to good and auto, which is pretty frustrating on a system of this level. And the last thing I'll say is the source media here is, let me pull this up. This particular media, it's an MP4, and it was just a created file from my cell phone, from my Note 2, and just dropped right into Vegas. So with no conversion or anything else. So that was our originating file for these tests. I've noticed some capture formats seem to do a little better than seem to play better and be easier for it to handle than others, but I haven't totally narrowed that down yet. As a reference point for size, I think that my phone captures at about 125 megs per minute for 1080 video. Thank you very much.